Teams are getting hyped up, ready to start this game.
Right now, the Lady Cards are 3-2 in their conference and 7-20-2 overall. And right now, Carman is 2-2 in their conference and 14-26-1 overall.
Probably not the record that they're going for this year, but they got a lot of young students still. They got a lot of juniors, only 3 seniors on varsity, so still a pretty young team.
All right, looks like taking the court first for the Cards is number 4, Maddie Ramoy, number 8, Alexandria Gill, number 7, ooh, that's not a number on the roster. Oh, yeah, it is, Christina Button. I'm blind. Number 9, Morgan Freeman, number 2, Amanda Zucchini. I think that's all of them. Might have missed one. Oh, yeah, I did. Molly Price was out there, too. All right, Corbin Brandon with the ace right there. Great start for the Cavaliers right there. She's one and done for her. All right, Molly Prazel now serving. She hits it over. And she'll also get an ace. Interesting way to start. You see 2 aces right off the bat there.
Molly Prazel has 20 aces on the season. So she knows what she's doing back there.
Prazel's back there again. He jumps up there. Looks like 2 Cavaliers going for that at once. Ooh!
Nice save by Alexandria Gill.
Nice dig there. Sort of a diving catch. Didn't quite make it over the net though. That's another point for the Cavaliers. So it's 2-1 Davison leading. I missed something there. Sorry about that.
Getting tossed up. 10 go for the spike.
All right, Prazel lobs it over.
Ooh, nice block by Christina Button. She's got 15 blocks on the season. That's number 16 for her right there.
Saw Deja Lester go up there and attempt the spike, but Christina Button said, no, no, no.
Not today.
All right, that's Elise Cardacetti serving for the Cards. Ramoy hits it up. Prazel follows up, and
I think that was a block by number 7 on Carman, Deja Lester.
Nice setup by the Cards, but Cavaliers were one step ahead.
Number 7, Deja Lester on Carman, getting ready to serve.
Ramoy to Prazel. That was Ara Wilson just tipping it over.
Sophomore on varsity. Wow, they got 2 sophomores on varsity, Emily Schroeder and Ara Wilson. So yeah, like I said, very young team.
I think that was a smart move there. The Cavaliers were sort of preparing for the big hit, but Ara said, you know, maybe you just got to chill out sometimes, take it slow, and so they did, and it paid off. Score's now 5-2 with Davison leading. Christina Button in the back serving. Katie Speaks. And Jessica Smith lobs it over. Prazel sets it up. Ooh. I believe that was Ara Wilson. Yes, it was. She took the big hit right back in Cavalier territory, and they weren't able to make the dig.
She's their 3rd top scorer for kills this season so far. With 22, that was number 23.
All right, Prazel sets up, and that's Sydney Van Wormer with the spike. Attempted block by number 1, Sarah Thurston. Couldn't quite make it right back over the net. Came sort of off the court there. Wrong direction. Another point for Davison, 7-2. Christina Button serving again. Jessica Smith gets her hands on it. Cavaliers knock it over quick.
Still saved.
Prazel makes a big hit. Ooh. We saw there Sarah Thurston again. Set it up for, I believe that was Jessica Smith. Hit over onto the Cardinal territory. Cardinals couldn't retaliate. Sarah Thurston now in the back serving. All right, looks like it is too far. So another point for Davison, 8-3.
Morgan Freeman in the back serving for Davison.
So Thurston sets up for Jessica Smith. It's Morgan Freeman setting up for Alex Gill. Blocked by...
The block was shared by 14 and 8. Corbin Brandon and Ariana Chambers. Kind of seemed to hit both of them.
Double the power, huh?
Yeah.
Looks like that was another point for Davison, though. Didn't quite make it in bounds. 9-3. Morgan Freeman serves again. Thurston runs to it. She gets it. And Jessica Smith lobs over for the Cavaliers. Tries to go for the spike. Gets blocked. She hits it back to her teammate. Sets it up. Ooh.
Both these lady teams are very good at recovering. That's for sure.
Alex Gill lobs it over. Corbin Brandon sets up for Jessica Smith. She hits it over. Cards can't quite make it to it. That's a point for the Cavaliers. Now 9-4.
Morgan Freeman sets up for Molly.
Molly blocked again, but she recovers. Molly makes another spike. Looks like she touched the net. So that's a point for Carman.
Molly's hungry for some kills.
9-5. Jessica Smith serving for Carman. Ooh. Cardacetti makes the dig. Van Worm is there to lob it back over. Cardacetti again to Freeman. Freeman lobs it over. Cardacetti to Freeman again. Oh! Freeman sets up for Gill. Gill doesn't quite make it in bounds. Another point for the Cavaliers now, 9-6. Pretty intense so far. Carman's
starting to come back.
They had a bad start, but
steadily.
They're obviously not going to fall behind too quick here. All right, Freeman. Looks like, I believe that was Cardacetti. Got her hands on the ball, but went the wrong direction with it. Thurston once again serving. Or Smith, excuse me. Cardacetti makes the dig. Freeman sets up for Gill. Gill gets blocked.
This recovery by Morgan
Freeman recovers.
Just out of bounds. They're having trouble with that out of bounds line. It's about 4 or 5 balls that would have been a good kill for them, but it's just been out of bounds.
Ooh.
Nice kill for number 2, Cheyenne Hicks on Carman.
Great placement there. You saw it went right inbounds on the back line and in the corner.
Yeah, it's hard to get.
Hard place to get it. It's now 9-9. We're all tied up. Jessica Smith in the back again. Ooh, almost doesn't make it, but she gets it over. Preisel makes the dig.
Looks like they touched the net, I think, on Davison. It's another point for Carman. Carman just has now taken the lead, 10-9. We have a timeout here.
All right, you noticing the Davison girls are giving up some points here. They're getting up there. They want those kills, but you obviously
having trouble with the out of bounds line and
shouldn't put too much power into it if you can't get the placement. The placement's more important than anything here.
Yep.
Didn't see who called the timeout here. Looks like they're not changing on the scoreboard.
May have been Davison because they want to slow Carman's roll here.
Yeah, Davison hasn't scored in a couple of volleys. All right, Jessica Smith in the back again. Cardacetti sets up. Freeman sets up for Alex Gill. Gets blocked. I believe that was by number Number 8, Ariana Chambers. Carmen's really good at that.
Yeah, for every kill, there's always a Carman player there blocking it, seems like.
All right, Freeman sets it for Preisel.
Just barely keeping it balanced over here.
Ball was almost knocked over on by the Cavaliers, but Sarah Thurston was there to recover. She hit it right back to the Davison side. And then Davison might not have been expecting that.
Emily Schroeder is subbed in for Alexandra Gill.
Scores on
Davison.
9-12.
Ooh, nice dig by Cartasetti.
Cartasetti and Preisel comes down. Cartasetti gets her hands on it. Uh-oh. That was Sarah Thurston. She was setting up for number 7, Deja Lester, and Deja got her hand on it a little too late there. Ball didn't quite make over the net, but Davison girls are there anyway to block it.
Schroeder taking the serve, just tips the net.
Emily Schroeder serving for Davison. Whoa! That was a bullet by Jessica Smith. It's going out of bounds here. Deja Lester there to cover it. She didn't quite hit it right back in bounds to her teammates.
The basketball hoop that was up there came back down on her.
It's an unwritten official rule that if you make it in the basketball net in the volleyball game, you gets 3 points actually. Anywhere in the court.
3-pointer.
Ooh, Maddie Moy there. Freeman sets up. Emily Schroeder spikes it over to Preisel. Ooh, Amanda Zaki wants the kill, but Cavaliers are there.
Still staying alive, Davison.
Moy puts too much power on it, goes outside, bit too far. Scores now 11-13, Davison.
That Davison student section's been out here. A lot of people out here supporting their volleyball team.
That's always great to see. All right, Morgan Scherer serving for Carman. Van Warmer puts a bullet on that.
Yep, Davison's slowly starting to crawl back here. Carman has the lead, 13-12.
All right, Ramoy now in the back serving for the Cards. Uh-oh.
Another point for Davison.
It's an ace for Maddie Ramoy there. Jessica Smith couldn't quite get the dig up. 13-13, we're tied once again. Ramoy serving again. Looks like it's going to go out of bounds once again.
Looking at the Carman stat sheet, and the one thing I noticed is Deja Lester is the top killer for Carman with 170 kills. That is insane.
Wow. Oh! That was a lift? Yep, that was a lift on the Cards. It's another point for the Cavaliers, now 13-15. Corbin Brandon serving for the Cavs. Freeman sets up for Christina Button.
Big hit by Christina Button, getting the point for Davison. And Davison's saying, no way, Jose, you're not going to let us get behind. And they're keeping up with Carman.
All right, Katie Speaks coming in for Corbin Brandon on the Cavs side. Preisel serving. Speaks gets her hands on it. And they saw Sarah Thurston set up for Deja Lester. Right back to the Cavs side. Preisel sets it for Zucchini. Zucchini hits it a bit too hard there. Hits it long once again. That's another point for the Cavs. Scores now 14-16. Cheyenne Hicks taking the serve for Carman. Preisel sets up for Christina Button. Whistle blew there.
Point to Carman.
Not quite sure what the call was there. Oh, looks like she
may have touched the net.
Got under the net a little bit there.
Oh.
Hicks in the back once again. Oh! Looks like she'll take the ball to the net.
Just not enough.
And Davison will take a point. Scores now 15-17. Carcetti serving. Morgan Scherer takes it. Uh-oh. Ooh, Cavs almost out of bounds there, but they got it. Preisel sets up Christina Button right away. Nice kill there by Christina Button. 16-17. I like that one.
She's the top killer for the Cards. She knows what she's doing.
Saw right there. Preisel set up in the second. It was above that net line. Christina Button was there. Hit it right over.
Yep.
Cavs weren't expecting it that quick. All right, Preisel makes the diving save. Preisel again. Alex Gill takes the spike. Lots of spikes back and forth here. Recoveries are plenty and often, though. All right, Preisel's going to set up. And Carcetti will knock it over. Grimoy to Preisel. Ooh.
Noticing the Cards, Molly Preisel is really taking the initiative to just kind of get the work done.
Saw Ara Wilson there, hit it high and slow, and Sarah Thurston was there to take the big hit past the Cards. Scores now 16-18, Cavaliers leading. One thing I'm noticing about the Cavs is they got these blocks on point. Yeah. Whenever Davison's at the net, they're right there with them. Ooh!
That's some tall girls, too. Up at the very front.
Jessica Smith puts it straight down into the Cardinal territory. Cards can't do anything about that. Another point for the Cavs, 19-16. All right, you saw Preisel set up
for Christina Button. Christina Button gets the kill. Button's taking the serve now.
Preisel will set it up for Gill here. Gill will knock it over. Looks like Gill was playing defensive there just to get it over, but Cavs couldn't quite get to it anyway. Deja Lesser made the dive for it, but it's a bit too short. Cardinals put up another point, and that scores now 18-19. All right, so Thurston sets it for Ariana Chambers. Chambers has a great place to put it back there. She put it behind the Cards, back where nobody was. Cards are a little too slow. 18-20, Carman leading. Sydney Cunningham, Sarah Thurston in the back serve, excuse me.
Carman line, front line's just there once again.
All right, so Preisel to Wilson, and Gill makes the spike, but blocked by a couple of Cavaliers. Gill makes the second spike, goes way too far into the left side. Yeah. That's another point for the Cavs.
It's going to be difficult for Davison to get over this front line for Carman. They're trying a little too hard, and it's getting out of bounds at the very back.
So Thurston serving again. Preisel sets up for Wilson. Thurston's there. Smith sets up for Brandon. Preisel. Oh, to Van Wormer. Van Wormer hits it in the hands of a couple of Cavaliers. Gets there pretty fast. Can't do much about it. Goes behind them. And Carman is now up 21-19. All right, Freeman in the back here. Looks like she hits it to the right side a little bit. That's another point for the Cavaliers. 22-19.
Winning this first round usually means the momentum shifts.
We'll take it to the Cards. Freeman sets it for Preisel. Saw Van making the spike there. Oh, the Cavs get it over quick. Cards weren't ready for it that fast. So they allow another point for Carman, 23-19. All right, Freeman will set it for Van Wormer. Uh-oh. Great position there. Deja Lesser couldn't quite get to it. She hits it back to the back wall he saw there. 20-23, Carman leading. Now Carman's close to winning this round, but oh man, Davison can still come back, I think, Grant. All right, Gill taking back for Davison. Deja Lester puts it up. Oh! Oh my goodness. Sydney Van Wormer there. That wasn't a kill, Grant. That was an assassination. All right.
Saying we're not out of this just yet.
21 to 23.
I think timeout taken by Carman. They wanna stop Davison from getting on a momentum shift here.
Oof. That gave me chills. That gave me chills.
Stunning.
So right after the serve, Carman hit it back over slow and quick. Van Wormer has been great with these spikes all season. She was there. She got her hands up there. Ooh, it's a good one. I want to see more of that from either side.
I think Garmin's been racking up those points with the blocks. More so than their kills.
All right, Alex Gill will take it to the Cavs this time. Just waiting for this timeout to officially end. And here we go. Ooh, Deja Lester to Thurston. Oh, Freeman lobs it over. Shane Hicks takes the spike. Davison doesn't get to it. Now 21 to 24. Cavs are 1 point away from winning. Now, though you have to win by 2 points, the Cavs could take away the victory right here. Down the back serving for the Cavaliers is number 3, Morgan Scherer. Ooh, she takes the net. That's a point for Davison.
Lucky.
22 to 24. Davison is not out of it yet by any means, Grant. Round one is
winning this round one just game. Carries over throughout the game, throughout the other rounds.
Ramoy to serve. To Scherer. Deja Lester makes the round one, the final kill of the round. Cavs take the first game, 25 to 22. Ooh, that was a good first round.
Pretty close.
All right, as the girls switch sides here, Grant, can you talk about, so explain to me what the Cavs' strong point is? It's pretty obvious, I think.
Well, like I said, blocking throughout the game. They've just been there to stop the kills from Davison. They have a really tall front line as opposed to Davison's is just not quite there compared to Carman.
And I think the girls that Davison wants to look out for from the Cavs.
It's got to be Deja Lester.
Definitely Deja Lester, Sarah Thurston, and Jessica Smith. Sort of been their top killers.
I'm not sure if these stat sheets are inaccurate, but Sarah Thurston has 472 assists on the year.
I believe that because she's been up there all game.
She's been in every single
gotten
kill.
a couple. I've already lost count.
I mean, that's more than the entire team combined. I mean, that's ridiculous.
It's not impossible.
It is true. So we've got a minute left until the second round begins. Davison is probably discussing how to get over that front line, how to get it in without getting it out of bounds.
Well, you see, I think they're eager. They want the points. You can see that. They want them. So when the ball gets up there and they can go for the spike, the absolute bullet, they go for it, but
sometimes
they put the power into it, but yeah, they're not looking at where it's going, only as long as it's going up. Right now they're playing like as long as it's going over the net, then it's okay, but it's not the case, you know? You got to put it where, first of all, you got to put it inbounds, and then second, you got to get it past those blockers.
It's going to be tough for Davison coming into round 2 here.
All right, to start the second round, coming up for Davison. Let's see here. We have Emily Schroeder. We have Christina Button, Ara Wilson, Molly Preisel, Maddie Ermoy, and Alex Gill. And coming for the Cavs, we have Cheyenne Hicks, Sarah Thurston, Jessica Smith, Deja Lester, and Corbin Brandon. Oh, and Morgan Scherer. Don't miss her. Morgan Scherer. Oh,
point given to Davison. I'm not sure what the call was there.
Not sure what happened there either. Oh,
looks like the coach is talking to the ref, though. Not too happy.
Well, that's a point for Davison. 1-0. Preisel in the back to serve.
Looks like some missed calls over there in the back.
Looks like a bit of miscommunication on the Cavs side. You saw Morgan Scherer was in a good position to take the hit, but it was Jessica Smith wanted to hit a little bit more, and she took it and didn't do too good with it. All right, Alex Hill take the hit. Preisel set up. Ooh. All right, Preisel sets up for Schroeder. Another block by the Cavs. Alex Gill to Preisel. Uh-oh. Button goes for the spike. Doesn't quite get it. Ermoy attempts the diving hit. Doesn't quite make it over. Goes under the net. It's another point for the Cavs. 2-1. First point for the Cavs. All right, Christina Button to Deja Lester. Lester makes the kill there.
That was with force, too.
2-2. Tied up. Corbin Brandon serving. All right, Gill. Preisel sets up for Button. Button takes a spike. Deja Lester attempts the block. Gets a finger on it. Doesn't quite get the block there. Kelly Decker coming out for the first time tonight. She'll take the serve. Decker is the card's top acer, if that's a word.
What is tonight?
All right, Decker sets up for Preisel. Preisel sets up for Alex Gill. Alex Gill makes the spike. Ooh. All right, that's another point for Davison, 4-2.
Good distracting.
Good. All right, so Decker to Lester. Uh-oh. Thurston sets it over. Cards put it right back. Lester makes the spike. Roy's there. Uh-oh.
I don't think she had to go for that, but she did anyways, and ended up losing control, and it went out. Davison point.
You know she did, because she didn't go for it. Would have landed out. Yeah. All right, that was a hit from Cheyenne Hicks. Looks like it was another point for Davison. Now 5-3, or for the Cavs. Excuse me. Hicks in the back to serve. All right, Ermoy hits it up. Alex Gill hits it up. Preisel hit it over. All right, Smith hits it over. Preisel sets up. Oh! Christina Button's there. Tries to make a kill right away. Doesn't quite get it. Looks like
Carman. I think Davis must touch the net there.
Yeah, it looks like they got a hand on the net. You see the net jiggling a bit there. Stay away from the net. It's there for a reason. All right, Hicks serving again. Looks like that's going out. Puts up another point for Davison. 6-4. Looks like Van Wormer will come in for Ramoy now. Christina Button in the back serving.
Again, that miscommunication in the back.
Scherer to Thurston to, I believe that was Lester. Lester hits it right back down. Puts up another point for the Cavs, now 6-5. Grant keep mentioning communications on the Cavs side, and I think you're right. They see a couple of them trying to go for the ball at once, and not quite right. Shouldn't be happening. You saw it right there. Sydney Van Wormer puts up the fake spike, and I believe that was Alex Gill attempted the actual spike, but didn't quite make it over. All right, Deja Lester hits it outside. Bit too much arm on that spike.
Davison has the lead, but not very commanding. Carman's just been chomping away behind him.
All right, Morgan Freeman serving for Davison. See. Saw there after the spike, a couple of Cavs went for the ball again, bumped into each other. Both tried to get some hands on it, but it's not really a good strategy. Freeman serving again. All right, Hicks hits it up to Thurston, and Jessica Smith will make the spike. My Prizel makes the spike, but they saw two Cavs go up for the block.
Carman's predicting them.
They're really good at that.
Before they even go for the kill, Carman's is there. They know.
They're fantastic at that. You saw they made the spike. Cards recovered. They hit it right back over, but the Cavs are already right back there. They hit it right back to the back corner. Davis doesn't know much about it. All right, Prizel hits it over here. All right, Thurston.
Good save to keep it in bounds.
Or Jessica Smith, excuse me. Van Wormer attempts the spike.
Miscommunication on Davison's side, starting to spread to Davison.
Another attempted spike by Sydney Van Wormer there. Ariana Chambers there to block it again. Predictions. Ooh. They genies out there, you know that? Fortune tellers.
Clairvoyant selves. We have a few Davison girls tumbling in each other.
Wow, that was surprising. You saw,
they just got
I believe that was
shaked it off.
Molly Prizel and Morgan Freeman going for the dive right there and sort of bowling each other over. They managed to hit over and to make the point anyway. Now 9-8. That was interesting. All right, Alex Gill will serve.
Congeniality, Alex Gill.
Bit too much arm in that one. Alex Gill will hand a point out to the Cavs. Scores now 9-9. Jessica Smith serving. Freeman sets it up for Van Wormer. Van Wormer makes the kill right there.
Van Wormer's been on fire tonight. Putting in the right
she'll
spots.
go ahead and take a seat on the bench. She's earned that rest. Christina Button comes out for her. And it looks like Maddie Ramoy, team captain, out here.
Ooh. Just fumbles off of the Carman player. I think that was number 2.
Another ace.
Shan Hicks
for the Cards there. Scores now 11-9.
Carman's varsity team does have a few young players too. They only have 3 seniors, and the rest are just comprised of juniors and, underclassmen.
Jessica Smith just trying to get her hands onto it, hits it a little bit too far.
Davison's kind of sitting back and letting Carman make their mistakes.
Ramoy serving again to Lester. Lester hits it over. Christina Button takes a spike coming over here. Hey, I'm ready to play.
Ooh, I think I pulled my arm a little bit there. Been stretching out in warm-ups.
All right, Ramoy again. She'll take it to the net, hand out a point to the Cavs. 13-10.
And she's got to remember that she needs to focus and just chill and get that ball over.
All right, Scherer serving for the Cavs. Prizel lobs it to Button. Button hits it over. Almost over here again. Ramoy hits it over. It's like Thurston will set up for Deja Lester.
Ooh. Wow, a lot of players were falling on that play. Davison and Carman.
Good move by Alex Gill there. She took her time, she looked to where she wanted it, and she put it right there.
Yep.
Scores now 14-10, Davison leading.
And confidence is starting to build in Davison too.
All right, Prazel serving it. See two Cavs going for the reception again off the serve. Prazel set up for Button. Cavs go for the block again. They were a bit too far back. Ball falls down.
Yep.
Right on their side. 15-10. Looks like that'll be a timeout for the Cavs.
Got to stop that momentum from Davison. Starting to pull away, 15-10.
I think the girls are feeling a bit more confident. They sort of got a bigger hold of what they're doing here. Doing a bit better than last time.
This round win would mean a lot for Davison. Carman still talking things over.
All right, coming out of the timeout, we have Molly Prazel, Alex Gill, Emily Schroeder, Ara Wilson, Christina Button, and Maddie Ramoy out for the Cards.
Student section still making some noise.
Of the Cavs right now, we have number 14, Corbin Brandon. Number 2, Cheyenne Hicks. Number 10, Jessica Smith. Number 7, Deja Lester. Number 3, Morgan Scherer. All right, Prazel set up for Emily Schroeder here. Schroeder takes to the Cavs. Puts up. Oh. That go out?
Yeah, that was a point for Cavs. It was just out of the line.
I must have missed that. Oops. All right, Alex Gill to Prazel to Button.
Finally getting over those blockers.
Button putting it into the ankles of some Cavs there. Kelly Decker now out for Davison. She'll serve. All right, Ramoy to Prazel, and Button goes to the spike. Couple of Cavs there to block it. Prazel and Christina Button will knock it over. Almost a point for Davison, but the Cavs make the dig, get it up.
It's crazy for Carman. It feels like Deja Lester's been on every single play. She's everywhere. Now, I'm not sure if
she's a star
that's good or bad for Carman, but she's their star.
Kelly Decker again, she'll taking that. Hand a point to the Cavs once again. Scores now 17-12.
5-point lead. Excuse me.
Cheyenne Hicks serving for the Cavs. Bit too high for Gill there. She hits it down a bit. Not the direction you want to go. 17-13. Hicks again. That'll go out. Davison take another point. Now 18-13. All right, Christina Button now in the back serving for Davison. All right, Scherer to Thurston to Deja Lester. Lester lob it over. Prazel sets up for Gill. Gill hits it
out.
Gill hits it a bit too far there. It's a point for Carman. 18-14. All right, Lester is serving for the Cavs. All right, Ramoy. Prazel sets up for Ara Wilson. Wilson take the spike.
The freshman getting a kill.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry, sophomore.
Great move there. You saw the two blockers go up, try and get their hands on it. Wilson said, no thanks. She put it diagonally the opposite direction. Got it past him. All right, that's Jessica Smith. Ramoy hits it into the net. That's a point for the Cavs. 19-15.
And the Cards are starting to feel how small their court is and how hard it is to just avoid going out of bounds and hitting the net.
Jessica Smith setting up. Looks like both teams are playing a little bit defensively here. They're sort of just lobbing it back and forth. Looks like Freeman will set it up for Van Wormer. Van Wormer puts a bit too much arm on it again. Now 19-16. Davison still in the lead. All right, Prize will lob it over. So Thurston will set up for Smith. Ramoy with the dig. Ooh. Alrighty, you saw Davison hit right back over. Bad spot for Carman. They knock it out of bounds. Score is now 20-16. Davison
at
in the lead. At
the end, Davison was getting a little rowdy, kind of hitting each other on accident, obviously, but still not very good. That's how injuries happen.
Ooh. Spike by number 8, Ariana Chambers. Gives another point to the Cavs, 20-17. Jessica Smith serving. Looks like
communication.
Yep, looks like Freeman and Prize will both step back for the other to take the ball. Jessica Smith serving again. All right, Gill. Freeman sets up for Van Wormer. Van Wormer hits it inbounds. Great job there. She'll take a seat. She's earned it. 21-18. Ramoy serving for the Cards. Ooh, tips the net there. Still makes it over.
Just barely.
Looks like the Cavs weren't quite expecting that to go over.
Timeout for Carman. What do you think's going on over there? What do you think Carmen's talking about?
At this point, I think it could be anything. Davison sort of has Carman covered on all angles. They've been getting past their blocks a couple times when Davison's gone up for those spikes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they do have a lot to talk about. Still, they're not too far behind. Score is only 22-18. All right, Ramoy in the back to serve for Davison. Ooh. I said it again earlier. I'll say it again. That was a complete assassination by Christina Button.
She's out
great
there.
Great placement, great power. Not much the Cavs can do about that.
Let's go. She wants to get this over. She wants to go to the third round and win this.
Ramoy will serve again. Deja Lester hits it straight up. Thurston sets up, but
it's a mistake for Cindy Cunningham. Just kind of bobbled it, didn't get it quite over.
Got the upwards, not the forwards. Ramoy takes it to the net. 24-20 now. For 19. Scoreboard's not updated.
It's looking like it's
for
going to stay
19.
at 19.
All right, that's another point for the Cavs. 24-20 now. Getting ahead of myself.
They just only needs that one more point.
Morgan Scherer in the back serving for the Cavs. That'll go out.
Do it.
And Morgan Scherer will hand the second round to Davison.
Yep.
Record is now 1-1. We'll be heading into round 3, tiebreaker.
Looks like Davison has changed their game plan that round. They started to get good volleys over the blockers and just really connecting, talking.
Well, they definitely changed something because they took the win by a couple points there.
Yep.
Now the Cavs over there, they got a lot to talk about. Lots to talk about.
Carman's in a tight huddle talking about stuff, and looks like Davison's just now getting in their huddle. They were kind of fooling around, probably thinking they got the third round. It's probably not what you want going in.
Well, Davison sort of got their grip on things. You know, if they keep doing what they're doing, then it's not too hard for them to come out with the win, but
That's true.
Don't spill it on your pants.
Just down to a minute 10 before period ends. Or excuse me, the intermission.
you know, I love the student section, I really do, but the roller coaster thing has to be getting old by now. I mean,
I think they need to consult and try and find some other ways
they need a cheer consultant.
get loud.
Don't really do much besides that. Really wish they did. They mean well. All right, the team has switched sides once again. Corbin Brandon will serve for the Cavs. Alex Gill to Freeman. She sets up for Christina Button. Blockers are there. Click Thurston will set up for Hicks. She hits it in the hands of some cards. Ooh, ball goes high. Scher's there. Hicks will lob it over. Freeman sets up for Button. Button lobs it over. Goes barely out of bounds. That's a point for the Cavs. 0-1. Uh-oh, off the net.
Oh, yeah. Too many hits. I don't think they were expecting it to bounce off the net like that. Come back and give them another shot.
All right, Thurston will set up. Cavs up, now up 0-3. All right, Gill makes the dive. Hits it the wrong way. Prowse there to save it. Gill hits it right back over. Thurston sets up for Lester. Lester hits it over. Cars get their hands on it. Ramoy makes the big hit. Uh-oh, Cavs are scrambling.
They gotta talk.
All right.
Two people going for that ball. Like, there's something bad bound to happen when that happens.
Scher tried to make the save, didn't quite put enough power into it, falls short. Davison gets their first point of the third round. Preisel now in the back to serve for Davison. Oh, Moy makes the diving save. Preisel sets it up. And Schroeder. Oh.
You know, something I have noticed between these teams is you can always hear Davison just shouting and calling out stuff, but Carman seems kind of reserved and just goes to their instincts almost.
Yep, being quiet isn't what you need to be out here. All right, Preisel serving. Lester hits it up. Thurston will set it up. And Jessica Smith makes the spike. Uh-oh, that was R. Wilson. She put the power into it, not the placement though. Goes out of bounds. Carman takes another point, now 2-4. All right, Sydney Cunningham in the back for Carman. And she'll feed it to the net. Hands on the point to Davison. Callie Decker will now come in for Emily Schroeder. And she'll be serving.
Looks like Davison's serve just goes just out.
That was close one there. Bit too far, another point for the Cavs. 5-3. Lester serving, Roy hits it up. Preisel sets it for Gill. Gill.
Coming in fierce.
Ooh. Gill sets it up. Preisel hits it up again. Roy feeds it to the blockers. The blockers don't know what they weren't expecting, not expecting the power.
The clairvoyance wasn't there this time.
Fell straight down. You see a couple guys in the student section bowing down to the girls. Uh-oh. Ball almost came over to us again. Hey, I'm still ready, man.
I'm here.
Christina Button now serving. Deja Lester. To Thurston. To Smith. To Preisel. To Decker. To Thurston. Looks like some... Oh! Wow.
There's a little flare on that one.
Definitely. You saw both teams sort of playing defensively. Kelly Decker went for the switch to an offensive moves there, but Cavs are there.
This round's staying close. It's kind of going slow. 6-6. I think both teams are slowing down. Trying to wait to see who makes the mistake first.
Morgan Freeman serving now. Also Deja Lester sets up for Smith. Great placement there. You saw Alex Gill attempt the dive, but a bit too short. Cavs take another point, now leading 7-6. All right, so Smith serving. Freeman setting up for Van Wormer. Van Wormer tips it over. Cheyenne Hicks. Oh man, Ramoy. Uh-oh. Ramoy makes the hard hit. Deja Lester gets a hand on it. Not the upwards motion that it needed. Goes down. We tied once again at 7-7. All right, Alex Gill. Preisel to Freeman. To Schroeder. All right, so Hicks hits it over.
Just in between the people.
Saw two cards making the dive to that. Both fell short. 7-8. Carman leading. Freeman sets up for Preisel. Preisel hits it over. Brandon sets up for Hicks. And Freeman sets up for Schroeder. Schroeder hits it.
Just not over the net.
Just not over. Cavs lead 7-9. Chambers back serving. Vermoy to Freeman. Uh-oh, Van Wormer sprints to it. Preisel might have been better suited for that hit, but I guess Van Wormer will take it. Cavs now up 7-10. Chambers serving again. Vermoy. Freeman. Oh!
Again, you gotta get it into that net.
See, once again, they put the power into it, but you know, ball was in the net. You gotta hit it upwards in that case, but it is what it is. 11-7.
Looks like Emily Schroeder is getting subbed out for Amanda Zucchini.
So Chambers hits it to Gill. Freeman will set up for Preisel. Preisel, you see the double blockers right there.
Davison calls timeout. Want to regroup and gather the thoughts.
Davison's not really doing what they did last time. You know, you see a couple of miscommunications. You know, some girls going for the hits that they really shouldn't be taking.
Carman girls are cheering and full of emotion. Cards are just kind of coming out thinking about what they're going to do next. What they're going to do to cut down this lead as well.
Ariana Chambers serving for Carman once again. All right, so Gill hits it up to Freeman, and Zucchini will take the spike. Once again, it's not high enough. She hits it right into the net. Gives another point to Carman.
Yep.
For free. 7-13. All right, Vermoy to Freeman. Oh. Saw Van Wormer jumped up a bit too early, and she sort of fell down with the ball. Didn't quite get to it early enough. Chambers serving again. Van Wormer to Vermoy. Freeman will lob it over. Brandon sets up. For Hicks there. Hicks hits it over.
I think Carmen's starting to get in their head a little bit.
So Zucchini made the dive, didn't quite get to it. 15-7. Van Wormer denies the lob back into Carman territory. Davison puts up their first point in a while, actually.
Yep.
15-8. Vermoy now serving for Davison.
Point for Davis. I'm not sure what the call was there either.
Scores now 15-9. Vermoy serving again. Looks like Hicks will set up to Thurston, and Smith will lob it over. Davison lobbed it over, and Christina Button went for the spike, but looks like Deja Lester got to it first and just sort of knocked it right down. Once again, no real power, but it's not really needed. She just sort of lobbed it over. Got the point for Carman. All right, so Freeman attempting to keep it at bounds. She gets to Vermoy. Whoa! Deja Lester wanted that one. She hits it. Just way out.
Yeah, she put some power into that one.
16-10, Cavs leading.
A little too much.
All right, Katie Speaks coming in for Corbin Brandon. Preisel serving now. Scherer sets it up. Oh, wow.
That's the point she needed. She's on fire now. She's hyped off of that one.
Deja Lester is, she's an epidemic for Davison, at the least. All right, Hicks will serve. Preisel set up, but Button going for the big hit. Whoa. Hicks hits it way in the wrong direction, puts up another point for the Cards, 17-11. Cavs leading. Kelly Decker now out for the Cards. She'll be serving. Thurston playing defensively, lobs over. Button gets blocked on the spike.
Running at each other.
See?
Looks like they're apologizing to each other out here.
Yeah, you saw Katie Speaks and Morgan Scherer both sort of got tied up in each other, going for the hit. Both. Oh, miscommunication. Callie Decker serving again. Whoa! Back over here once again. Not the way you want it to go. Davison's catching up, 17-13. Callie Decker serving again. All right, so Deja Lester. R. Wilson lobs it over. Smith set up, and Deja Lester put it down hard. Goes a bit too far. Davison will take another point. Now 14-17. Davison's now only down by 3.
They're slowly coming back, but they're coming back. Callie Decker still serving.
Whoa!
Another point. Cut the Cavs lead to only 2 now. Timeout called by the Cavs. Davison's right back in this one.
I'm sure the Cavs coach has something to say after, letting up. It was like 8 points without a point for them.
Yeah, something like that.
So I'm pretty sure whatever she's saying now, girls better take seriously.
Davison's team kind of shifted. It seems like they're all on the same page now. Kind of, not getting that miscommunication or anything. Server has not changed yet.
Student section has pumped up this comeback. If you heard him right there. And the comeback is completely possible for Davison. Callie Decker serving again. She'll hand it to Speaks. And Smith will attempt to spike. She's blocked by a few cards there. All right, Ramoy. Preisel sets up for Button. Ooh! Button once again attempting to spike. Deja Lester saying, no thank you, ma'am. Deja Lester has been deadly for Davison so far tonight. Score's now 18-15. All right, looks like Davison will knock it over pretty hard there. Uh-oh.
That's a Carman. Not good for Davison. They can't start letting this lead come back.
That was Cheyenne Hicks off the hands of one of the Cards. 19-15.
Just barely tipping the net.
R. Wilson attempting to fake spike. Looks like a couple of Cavs fell for it on that one. Christina Button puts on the actual ball. It's now 19-15.
Those the Cards have been very good at faking who's coming up to take the kill, take the spike. It's become a big asset.
Ooh.
Just barely keeping it alive. I thought that was going to be too many counts on the Davison side, but
Christina Button hits it straight up. Oh,
that's too bad.
just a bit outside to the left. The Cavs take another point, 20-16.
Davison could very easily catch right back up. They did it before, just a few minutes ago.
One thing I like about Deja Lester, she's loud.
She's very fired up and loud, that's for sure.
That's good. Oop. All right, looks like the Cards will take keep it alive here. Whoa!
Just going over our heads here.
Sarah Thurston makes the dive. Hits it toward ourselves. (20-17), Cavs in the lead. Morgan Freeman in the back serving.
Oh.
Ariana Chambers.
Too many hits.
Yep. Looks like that's a point for the Cavs. Now 21-17.
Deja can taste victory. She's yelling out loud here.
Cavs are 4 points away from taking away the victory tonight. So Preisel sent to Freeman. And Freeman sets it back up for Preisel to knock it back over. Uh-oh. All right, looks like the Cards will keep it alive there. Thurston sets it up for Chambers. Cards playing very defensively, just trying not to allow the points. Uh-oh.
There's one more point closer now.
So that time Davison didn't really go for anything too hard there. They sort of lobbed it over each time, but at some point you got to go for the kill yourself.
Wow. 2 quick points for Carman.
Kylie Decker comes up a bit short there. And gets another point for the Cavs. 23-17. Davison will call a timeout.
Yeah, all that quietness from Carman is no more as they come off cheering.
They're pumped.
They're very loud, very hyped. Davison's got to reestablish what they need to do to get their lead back and, you know, try and win the round. I mean, getting a loss to Carman would just be devastating because they're such big rivals to Davison.
All right, Jessica Smith serving for the Cavs. Freeman will lob it over slowly there. Thurston sets up for Hicks. Whoa. Chambers makes the kill there, putting Carman 1 point closer and 1 point away from taking the night.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Deja Lester in college volleyball soon.
All right, Jessica Smith serving. Van Wormer making the fake spike. All right, goes a bit to the right for the Cavs. 24-18 now.
Still possible. They can still put up those points.
For the Cards to take away the victory tonight, it'll be difficult, but it's not impossible.
Gotta play smart. There's another mistake by Carman.
All right. 24-19. With each point Davison gets, it gets a little bit easier. Alex Gill serving. Cavs looking ready to end this right here.
Absolute silence as she serves, as Alex Gill
Deja
serves.
Lester. All right, looks like Van Wormer will keep it alive for Davison. Uh-oh.
Keeping it alive for Davison. It's number 8, Alex Gill. They're still in it, Trace.
All right, that was Cheyenne Hicks hitting it a bit to the right side there. 20-24. Davison is. Wow. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see, Grant. Alex Gill once again. Whoa.
Oh, that's it.
All right. Well.
Point was given to Davison there. Not sure what happened to change the call, but sure did look like out of bounds for Davison.
All right, well, it's 24-21 right now.
It's 20. Call the replay.
There's some discussion between the refs and coaches here. Looks like not everyone's on the same page.
All right, looks like they'll be replaying that last volley, so the score is going to stay at 24-20.
Oh. It's really close. This is where it counts.
All right, despite what the scoreboard says on your screen, the score is 24-20. Maybe we can get that changed. Alex Gill serving, show at the net. Just over, wow.
Wow, she got lucky there.
Very lucky. Very, very lucky. Cavs.
Some uncontrollable physics kind of just tipped that one over.
The Cavs, and even I thought that was dead right there, but it went over.
Score is 24-21 now.
At Thurston.
Oh,
This is for
Davison's
Hicks.
still here.
Davison keeping it alive. Shorter
Oh,
spikes
man.
it over. Thurston to Hicks again. Looks like that was another point for Davison. Scores on 22-24.
The comeback is real. They put back 5 straight points. Was it 5 straight points?
I think so. Yep.
Wow.
All right, now Davison does need to win by 2. Actually, both teams can win by 2 points. So if Davison makes it to 24, that'll spell trouble for Carman. All right, Ramoy to Freeman to Schroeder. Ramoy to Freeman to Schroeder again. Lester trying to
Davison.
Whoa!
Wow.
Looks like when the Cavs got under the net a little bit there.
Yeah.
You gotta stay back.
Carmen's coach isn't looking happy. Looks like they're taking the timeout as well.
Carman at this point can't really afford these kind of penalties, you know, can't just be giving up points to Davison, especially when we're this close. So
Yeah.
23-24, Grant.
Wow, they made the comeback. We said it was possible, and they made that come true.
Tell you what, I'm on the edge of my seat right now. I'm sure the Carman coach has some strong words for her players saying, you better not lose this.
Yeah.
Cards are making a Detroit Lions-style comeback here. That's what I'm going to call it.
What is it, 2 straight comeback wins for the Lions the past 2 weeks?
Something like that. They're a fourth-quarter team. They'll give me a heart attack one day. Kind of like Davison's doing right now. Davison seemed lost here. They're coming back. Just like my boy Matthew Stafford. All right, Christina Button serving for Davison.
Alex Gill.
Alex Gill, excuse me. Wrong names. I'm excited.
Just too hyped up.
All right, Ramoy. Looks like Freeman will keep it alive. To Thurston.
Oh, wow. Wow. That looked like it was out, but the point goes to Carman.
That did look like it was out. You can see. Wait.
And the win does go to Carman. Looks like we're having, is it one more game? Or are they done?
I believe it was best 3 out of 4. So it must be
All right, sorry about that. We're having some technical difficulties here, but we're back now. Just in time.
We've been mistaken the entire time. It's actually out of 5. So
we're heading to the third round, and Carman will look to take away their third round win and wrap up the night. And Davison will look to take their second win of the night. And Davison starts off strong. Cards are now up 1-0. Molly Prazel in the back serving. Hard hit from Alex Gill there, puts him on the point for the Cards, 2-0. Prazel serving again. From Moy to Prazel to Zucchini.
Davison coming out strong. They're leading 3-0. I think they're carrying that momentum from the third game.
Prazel in the back. Looks like Scherer hit it kind of the wrong way there. Not where she intended. Another point for Davison, 4-0. Davison's starting off strong this round.
Lady Cards on a roll here.
5-0.
A great way to start off their fourth round.
All right, so Smith with the dig. Lester tips it over. Wilson and Gill will lob it over again. Ooh, looks like Prazel hit it in the hands of Scherer, and Scherer couldn't quite do much with it. So she hits it backwards into the wall and puts another point for Davison. Davison's now up 6-0. Great start for Davison so far. All right, Ramoy.
A lot of people moving on Davison's side. Everyone's taken apart.
7-0.
I think that's the difference here. Everyone's trying to, get an active role in here. Everyone's playing like a team rather than just individuals.
Say if Davison scores here, then I think the Cavs coach will take a timeout and say, "What are you guys doing?"
Yeah.
All right, Prazel sets it to Ramoy. Ramoy lobs it over. Thurston sets it up.
Yeah.
Thurston sets it for Hicks. Hicks hits it into the net. Score is now 8-0, and there's the timeout. I called it.
Psychic Trace here. You should be a volleyball coach, Trace.
Now I'm sure the Carman coach is definitely saying, "Hey, what's going on, guys?" Because right now Davison's leading 8-0.
Well, since that comeback, they've what? Scored like almost 15 straight points now. Carrying over from the third round.
Davison's working miracles here.
Student section is still here, loud and proud, cheering their Cards on.
Prazel in the back to serve for Davison. Out of the timeout. Actually, it's a Scherer. Scherer hits it backwards. Scherer takes it again. Ooh, whoa. That was interesting.
Wow.
You saw there Christina Button took the bounce back from Carman, and then she faked the serve, and I believe it was Ara Wilson got it back to the Cavs. Cavs hit it back, a bit too much strength on it though. Davison takes another point now, 9-0, and Davison will take another point.
No, I think that was Carmen's point.
Oh, that was Carmen's point.
Finally stopping that drive, but still, that's going to hurt Carman, I think, in the end.
All right, so Preisel sets up for Zucchini. All right, you saw there Thurston send it to Deja Lester. Lester makes the kill again for Carman, 9-2. Whoa. Bit too much arm in that one for Carman. Another point for Davison, 10-2.
Cardasetti's back in. Haven't seen her in a while.
Cardasetti serving. Deja Lester will take the serve to Thurston. Deja Lester hits it over. That'll be Sherrod to Thurston. Ooh, that was a Chambers. Chambers gets to the hands of a few cards, and it goes down in Carman territory. Davison is now leading 11-2. All right, so Cardasetti to Preisel to Wilson. Wilson gets denied by Deja Lester.
Just not enough strength to get it over.
11-3. Roy stepped aside to let it go out, landed in actually. That'll be Chambers serving for Carman. Preisel sets up for Christina Button. Button hits it hard. Scher is there though. And Jessica Smith hits it back. Preisel lobs it up. And Alex Gill will take it back. Sophomore. Whoa!
Miscommunication on Carman's side.
Deja Lester sort of let it fly there. Didn't even bother to touch it, I guess. See the Cavs stumbling over each other again.
Yep.
It's not what you want to see. Van Wormer lobs it over.
No one was covering that spot. That was smart placement by the Cavs.
You see Manny Royce coming in for Christina Button. Davison is now leading 12-5. Deja Lester in the back to serve. She'll take it to the net and hand out a point to Davison. 14-5.
Kind of unusual to see that from Deja. She's been so on fire today.
Morgan Freeman serving now. Deja Lester hits it up. All right, Ramoy. Freeman will set up. Alex Hill will take it down hard. She hits it right in the back corner for Davison. 14-5.
Fantastic placement.
Davison took the lead early, and they want to hold it. Still holding a 90-point, or not 90, wow, 9-point lead. Not quite 90, but 9. All right, Deja Lester sent to Thurston. Thurston will set up for Smith. And Davison can't get it back over. 14-6.
Alex Gill just saving us at the booth here.
All right, Freeman. Freeman set up for either Prize or Van Wormer. Both sort of let the other take it. And Carman was there to block it anyway, so they put another point for themselves, and now 14-7. Cardasetti sends it to Freeman. And Gill will take it. And Brendan sends to Smith. To Freeman. Ramoy will knock it over. Brandon again. Ooh, she'll send it high to Davison's side. Friesel will send it to Van Warmer.
Just a little bit too much.
And she'll hit it. Ooh, barely in bounds. Great positioning and power by her. Puts another point for Davison, now 15-7.
Yep.
Alex Gill serving for the Cards. Whoa, barely over the net. So Smith will send it over to Ramoy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yep. Looks like it's going the wrong way.
Gotta go the other way.
Too many hits. It's a point for the Cavs, 15-8. Jessica Smith serving for the Cavaliers. Ramoy to Freeman. Oh, Zucchini gets denied by, I believe it was number 14, Corbin Brandon. Cavs will take another point, now 15-9. Alex Gill puts it up. Freeman sends it
Just barely in.
to Van Warmer.
Fantastic kill by Sydney Van Warmer there.
And Christina Button will now take the court. Maddie Ramoy serving for Davison. Whoa.
Just didn't put it where she wanted it.
Looks like Cheyenne Hicks, didn't quite get the handling on it she wanted to.
And let's take a timeout.
Yep.
Maybe they want to repeat what Davison did back to them in the third game. Make that huge comeback.
I'm surprised this happened to Cavs. They sort of had that lead the entire game, and
their dominance has just kind of died down since Davison's comeback.
all right, out for the Cards right now is Alex Gill, Morgan Freeman, Christina Button, Amanda Zucchini, Molly Preisel, and Maddie Ramoy. And out for the Cavs right now is Sarah Thurston, Corbin Brandon, Ariana Chambers, Deja Lester, Cheyenne Hicks, and Jessica Smith. Ooh, Cheyenne Hicks
Just barely.
putting some arm on that one.
Ramoy just barely let that hit off of her right arm, I think.
Christina Button puts that one down hard in the hands of few Cavs.
She's leading this charge to continue racking up points.
Davison is now up 18-10. Molly Preisel in the backfield serving. Oh, looks like both teams are going to try and keep it alive here. So Thurston to Lester. Lester just lobs it over. And Preisel sets up for Zucchini. And Zucchini gets the point for Davison. 19-10. All right, Preisel to Thurston. And Hicks will give another point to Carman. 19-11. Grant, what I'm curious to see is if Carman can make any kind of comeback whatsoever from this. You know, they're down by 8, and I mean, Davison almost made their comeback last round.
I think they're going to depend on maybe the mistakes that Davison makes, honestly, because
Well, I think before they can do that, they sort of need to get over their own mistakes first, because,
it's true.
I mean, they're there. They're definitely there. Corbin Brandon serving for the Cavs. All right, Gill, reprisal to Button. And Button showing the money sign there. Because that hit was what that was all about. All right, R. Wilson.
Oh, nice save.
Oh.
It's too bad that was in vain, as it just rolls out of bounds. You know, for what the Cardinals lack in height, they do not lack in jumping ability. They can get up there, that's for sure.
Looks like R. Wilson didn't quite get her hands on it the way she wanted to, sends it the wrong way. 19 to 14. Cavs now only down by 5. Corbin Brandon again. She'll give it to Button. All right.
Gotta talk.
Yeah, it looked like some miscommunications there on the Davison side, 19 to 15.
Just kind of fell in between them.
Cavs are now only down by 5. Brandon to Button to Preisel, and Preisel sends it to Wilson, and Wilson sets down the point.
Davison needed that. It's going to re-energize them, hopefully. Get them back. Hopefully take this round.
And Cardacetti will come in for Zucchini. Davison now leading 20 to 15.
Oh.
Ooh. Looks like the Cavaliers thought it was going to be a bit too far there, but it's actually perfect for Davison, that is. 21-15. Alice Cardacetti in the back.
Just nix the net. Another point for Cards.
Another point for Davison, yep.
Cards.
22-15.
Starting to pull away once again.
Davison's had a few hot streaks this round. That one was a bit too far. That's a point for the Cavs. 22-16.
Deja Lester has kind of been quiet for the Cavs this game. Haven't heard much out of her.
She has. You see the Cards have been sort of keeping it away from her as the best they can.
Yeah.
Smart move for them. Ramoy hits it up to Preisel. It looks like Button will lob it over. All right, so Scherer to Thurston to Lester, and Lester takes to the ground. Puts up another point for the Cavs. 22-17. Cavs are only down by 5. If their comeback's going to start, it's going to start now. All right, Cheyenne Hicks serving for the Cavaliers. And she'll hit it a bit too far to the right. Hand Davison a point, 23-17.
The one thing I think Davison has been talking about is getting over those blockers, because that's not really an issue anymore for them. They've kind of gotten over just about every time. Now they're just worrying about keeping it in bounds.
Absolutely. Ooh. Preisel keeps it alive there. Preisel and Gill.
Just not enough from Deja. Lester right there.
24-17.
Only one more point to secure the win.
Cards are now 1 point away from making the night 2-2.
Looks like a substitution. Stop that serve.
All right, Scherer. Ooh, Thurston barely keeps it alive there. And Gill hits it hard. Looks like Smith will send it over. Preisel sets up.
Just a little bit out.
Preisel set up for Button there. Button hits it a bit too hard.
Cards know they only need one more point. Probably just going to be playing conservative, waiting for the Cavs to fault, make a mistake.
Yeah, you're right. They're just going to lay back here and wait for the Cavs to bury themselves, I guess.
Oh. Maybe not.
All right, 24-20. 24-19, excuse me. Got the scoreboard changed pretty quick there, I guess. All right, Cards will. Oh, they barely kept it alive there.
There it is.
And there it is. Gill will put down the final point for Davison, making the night 2-2, and we will head into the 5th round of the night.
Tell you what, my expectations were not this. Glad to see it going into the 5th round, though.
You know, I think if Carman just sort of wraps their head around their problems and just start talking to each other, then they could definitely take away the night. But if Davison keeps doing what they're doing, then they'll keep it locked.
The student section has been here the entire night. Doesn't look any smaller than it was this earlier this evening.
Hey, at this point, it should be bigger. You know, we're all tied up, and there's no clear outcome of the final round here so far.
Yep.
All right, and coming up to the court for the final round of the night is Amanda Zucchini, Christina Button, Ara Wilson, Cindy Van Wilmer, Molly Preisel, Maddie Ramoy, and Alexandria Gill. I think that's a good team to wrap up the night for the Cards.
Absolutely.
Cavs still got more to talk about.
I noticed that during the timeouts and intermissions, seems like the Cavs are just kind of stuck around the entire time until the very end, and Cards are just, I think, confident enough to come right out and play. I mean, it sure doesn't hurt to keep talking about what you need to do and not do, but
like I said, if they
that
just
means anything.
they just talk to each other out there, then they won't have much trouble. All right, looks like Molly Preisel will serve us into the final round of the night.
Jason's probably looking to start this off just like last round. Get those 8 straight points. Or more, for that matter.
Oh, this could go either way. All right, Preisel sent to Lester right away, and Lester
Quick first
hits it a
point.
bad way. Hits it outside to the left. And the Cards will take their first point. 1-0. Oop, Lester lobs it over. Davison will just try and keep it alive here. Nothing too fancy. Oh, you see Thurston setting up.
Great spike.
Saw Davison get the block there, and Carman just tried to recover, but ooh, Cards are there.
Yep.
Knock it down quick. 2-0.
Molly Pazzo taking the serve. Looks like the serve hit our cameraman on the sideline.
Hey, he's fine. He's doing a good job. Saw Katie Speaks. Looks like the shortest girl out here tonight, and sort of went above her head. Not really the best place to have it. All right, Preisel again. Oh, up to the net. Deja Lester can't quite reach it in time. That's another point for the Cards. Now 4-0. Looks like they're taking their early lead just like they did last time, Grant.
Yeah, I think it's going to boost them. They've all got big smiles.
To Lester. To Thurston. To Lester again. To Preisel. Ooh, to Wilson. Blocked by a couple of Cavs. Ooh, Preisel again. Wilson again. And Ramoy. Smith is there. And Lester is there. And she puts it down. Ooh. Lester. Lester's hard to stop for the Cards. R. Wilson puts it to spike, and Lester's there with their hands up, but a bit too far back. Ball falls on Carman territory. Gives another point to Davison. Davison now leading 5-1. Cardacetti serving now. Oh, once again, Katie Speaks. Katie Speaks lets it roll out of bounds. Cardacetti serving again. All right, that's the share. And Smith will lob it over. Saw Cardacetti keep it alive there. And Thurston take it over. Preisel sets up for Ramoy. Cavs get their hands on it. Goes over anyway. Wow. All right, Deja Lester puts it down hard in Cardinal territory.
Hopefully the Cards can not let her get fired up once again, as we saw earlier this evening.
You know, after that, I think she's there. Deja Lester serving now. All right, so Gill hits it over, back to Lester, and Thurston sets it up for Chambers, and looks like that'll be a point for the Cavs. 6-3. Lester again. To Gill. Gill hits it straight for the basketball hoop.
It's unlucky with that basketball hoop up there. It sent it right back down. They weren't ready for it. It's one bad thing about playing in the basketball gym is you got those hoops up top to worry about.
Maybe she was trying to get it through the net, but hey. All right.
That three-pointer.
Ramoy to Preisel. And looks like Christina Button tried to knock it over there. Didn't quite get to it before the Cavs. And the Cavs take another point now, 6-5. Deja Lester serving again. Cardacetti gets the dig. Ooh, Wilson with the dig.
It gets set up by Molly Preisel.
And the Cavs didn't quite get it back up there. 7-5. Christina Button serving now. Cheyenne Hicks hit it a bad way, goes to the back wall. Wow, Grant, it's louder than it was earlier.
Yeah,
with every point.
It's kind of become electric in here almost. Got both sides cheering their heads off.
8-5. All right, so Smith will take it, blocked by Van Wormer and Wilson. Looks like another point for the Cavs, though. 8-6. And Corbin Brandon will come in for Katie Speaks here on the Cavs. Cardacetti, Preisel sets up for Gill. Gill hits it to the back corner. Another point for Davison, 9-6.
This isn't quite the blowout that Davison got last time, but they still are carrying this lead pretty heftily here. Timeout by the Cavs, I think.
That last point there for Davison, spiked down by Alex Gill. They saw that. You know, she got the placement on it right in the back corner. Nobody was there. Great spot for it to be. She had the power on it too. You know, you gotta get the placement before you get the power. Cards were having some trouble with that earlier, but you know,
Gill together now.
Yeah, Gill's been getting together.
Yep.
And you can see they're not so eager just to get up there and slam
just
the ball as hard as they can.
Smack it over the blockers.
Yep, they play reserve when they need to, and then once they get the chance, they get the kill. 9-6 still, Davison in the lead. Right now we are tied up 2-2 in the night. Cavs only down by 3. This is absolutely still achievable for them.
Man, I'm just looking at these two teams, and Carman has such a big size difference, it seems like, but it doesn't play a factor anymore as it did earlier.
Thurston lobs for Moy, and Gill sets it down hard again. It tries the same spot as the last time. Goes a bit to the left, and the Cavs will take a point now, 9-7. And it looks like Jessica Smith will serve for the Cavaliers. All right, Freeman will set for Preisel. Preisel will get blocked over here, but she'll make it over. Hicks lobs it over. Preisel tries again, and she gets the point this time. Makes it past Jessica Smith. She'll take another point for Davison, now 10-7.
Lots of noise coming from the student section over here. Sure, that's doing nothing but helping the Cards.
All right, Gill serving now. She'll hang to the net and give out another point to the Cavs. 10-8. Oh, it looks like Van Wormer room for kill there. She gets denied by Lester. She tries to keep it alive, but it's to no avail. Lester brings another point to the Cavaliers. 10-9. Davison, their lead is shrinking. Once again, it's still anybody's game.
Yes, sir.
All right, Chambers serving. Davison can't get it over. It's another point for Carman. 10-10. We're all tied up here in the final round of the night. Uh-oh, Zucchini trying for a spike there. Whoa!
Nice effort by Gill, but
amazing effort by Gill. You saw the rolling dive. Couldn't quite get to it. It was very, very close. I think Davison take a timeout here. Davison let their lead shrink by a lot.
It's not what they needed whatsoever.
It's been a while since they put up a point. Carman has their momentum. They're taking it.
Cavs just kind of rallied together and just cut their lead, and they're taking the lead now, 11-10.
The girls will take the field here. Ariana Chambers serves us out of the timeout. Looks like Preisel will lob it back over. Thurston sets it for Lester, and Lester puts it just a bit too far, gives Davison another point. We are now tied at 11. Ooh, I think this one's going to be closer than the rest, Grant. Ramoy serving. All right, Carman just to lob it over here. Christina Button tries to set down hard, gets blocked by Lester. Preisel will lob it over. That would have landed out of bounds, but I guess we'll take it. Ramoy to Freeman, to Zucchini. Button hits it straight up. Freeman sets up for Preisel. Straight up in the air. Smith looking for it. And Brandon
Just didn't get there quick enough.
couldn't get there quick enough. Nope. She hits in the net, gives another point to Davison. Scores now 12-11. Davison looking to regain their lead. Ramoy serving again. Smith to Lester. To Ramoy. To Freeman and to Button. Button can't quite get it high enough.
That was creative, but didn't quite get it over the net. That's what counts. You gotta get it over. It's a shame.
All right, Brandon to Ramoy to Preisel. And that'll be another point for Davison. Who's now 13-12.
Timeout was called, I think, by the Cavs. And man, this lead's just been exchanged back and forth, hasn't it?
It has. Like I said, I think this is going to be the closest round of tonight. You know, both teams have had the chance to make their mistakes and fix them, so.
Yeah, they know what to do to win, and they just got to get there now.
Just want to take a second and talk about the Carman side of the stands. You know, I really think that they're good sports. You know, they have these parents. They go absolutely crazy whenever Carman does something great, but they don't. You know, they don't have bad reactions when Davison does something.
Yeah, the sportsmanship coming out of the visitors definitely.
I just wanted to point that out. I thought that was really nice to see.
bad.
All right, Preisel serving. Looks like the Cavs bumping into each other.
It's a hard hit to get.
Cavs are bumping into each
over.
other again. Once again, they just gotta say, that's all you gotta say is I got it. Just not even doing that. So Preisel will be serving again. Scores now 14-12 with Davison in the lead. All right, that's Katie Speaks. Sending it back to Davison and Christina Button trying to put it down hard. But Cheyenne Hicks is there to make the stop. And Carman will take another point. So it's now 14-13.
Everyone's on their feet on the Davison side now.
All right, so Hicks hands it over to the net. Hands in the point to Davison, 15-13.
Looks like that'll wrap up the night. And Davison takes the lead, or takes the game, 15-13.
Yeah, hey, it was a great night.
Their signer was like, okay. Thank you.
Yep.
It was a great night. You saw Davison took the night 3-2. You know, those two nights it was, those 2 rounds they lost, they were close.
Just
Actually,
a huge
every round
comeback.
was really close.
Yeah.
I think I have to say the MVP for the night for Davison was definitely, Preisel, Gill,
Alex
Christina
Gill,
Button.
definitely.
Yeah, definitely them.
Yeah.
And for Carman, for Carman, you know.
Carman's got to be Deja.
Deja Lester. Absolutely.
Well, that does it for us here tonight for some Tuesday volleyball. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for a band concert at 7 p.m. Anything you got to say?
Nope. I'm Trace Clinton here alongside Grant Pullman here. Have a nice day.